Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 23 rebuild. In today's episode, we're going to be trading away Jalen Ramsey. There's all these rumors about it, and the Rams staff literally said that they're most likely going to trade Jalen Ramsey by the end of the week. A lot of people are saying he's either going to the Dolphins or the Lions. So those are the two trade places he's going to, but also they said he's not even going to be worth a first round pick. That's what PFF says. So I think a second, a third, and a fifth is what I'm going to try to get out for Jalen Ramsey, because for some reason there are teams and there are rumors going around saying he's not even worth a first round pick. Currently, I cannot trade him away, so we're just going to go through the team. Matthew Stafford, Baker Mayfield. Stafford, can I just cut him? Can I be real? Oh my God, no. What is this contract? We would have an, oh man, ew. I'm going to have to trade him. That's horrible. Baker Mayfield will not get the job done. We need to draft a QB in this upcoming draft, and we don't have a first-round pick. Allen Robinson, can I just cut him too? Can I cut him? They cut Bobby Wagner, but they can't cut Allen Robinson. God, this O-line is horrible. Tyler Higbee is not good enough. Aaron Donald is the only thing on this defense that's worth actually having. Taylor Rapp, I'm going to move him to free safety so that way Jordan Fuller can start at strong safety officially. Maybe we'll have some youth there, but man, this team is a dumpster fire of just dead cap. Aaron Donald's going to be the only thing left on this team that actually has value. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see what we have here. Taylor Rapp doesn't want to be here. I'm gonna have to overpay for him. We have nobody else. Taylor Rapp's gonna have to stay here. Rob Havenstein can walk. Matt Gay can walk. Troy Hill can walk. Greg Gaines can walk. A'Shaun Robinson can walk. Dave Long. Wow. Garbage. Baker Mayfield, I'll give you a 1-year deal and increase your bonus, man. Sure, we'll keep Baker for a year. We don't know who we're gonna have at QB in this next coming season, so Baker is what we're gonna have. He's probably gonna hit free agency in real life, and honestly, I don't even know if I want to participate in free agency, but I'll try. Let's move into it. So I was only able to acquire Nate Davis in free agency, which I'm honestly fine with. We need huge improvements on the offensive line, but this is a huge tank year for us, so let's just move into the draft. Jalen Ramsey is off to the Detroit Lions for their next year's 2, 3, and 5. The reason why I did it next year is because tank year, and yes, again, Jalen Ramsey, apparently, according to PFF, will not be traded for a first-round pick. I don't know if that's true, but this is what we're doing here. Jalen Ramsey for a 2, a 3, and a 5 to the Detroit Lions. And in the second round, I'm picking up defensive tackle Sayaki Ika out of Baylor, run stopper, defensive tackle, 93 strength, hidden dev. He seems pretty good. Now, this is the team after the draft. Really, the team hasn't changed much at all. Matthew Stafford is probably just going to be our QB this year, and we're just going to have to rock out with his contract for now. I'm probably going to have to just hope that he retires, if I'm being honest, because his dead cap is just crazy. And the best way you can make someone retire, it looks like the CPU picked up this defensive back. That's nice to see. But, looks like Ika, or Ika, whatever, is a 75 overall. That's good. Best way you can make someone retire is by making them be on the bench. So I'm going to start Baker Mayfield just so that way Matthew Stafford will hopefully retire. Let's move into the midseason mark. Here we're at the midseason mark as we were 2-5, bottom of the division with a breakout defensive lineman and a breakout DB, Xavier Thomas. Don't know who you are, but sure. Let's bring you in on the game day goal, man. Maybe this will help us long term. Breakout DB. Who do we got? Kevin Bell. Who are you? Oh, that's my defensive coordinator. Terevis Hodges Tomlinson. Sure. Yeah, go team. Best I can say. Scouting national focus. Everything. Quarterback. Yeah, we're gonna have to do quarterback, as we do have a new, whatchamacallit, I don't know, a new system. Sure, we're gonna need a new system. Cam Akers doesn't want to be here. How about an extra bonus? How about that? Is that interesting? Wow, he doesn't accept it. What a surprise. Tyler Higbee can walk. Javan Jefferson can walk. Jordan Fuller. I'll overpay Jordan Fuller because safeties are pretty cheap. Only $4 million a year. Still wants more money. Jesus, dude. Baker Mayfield, you're gonna go Baker Mayfield. Sorry, bud, and everyone else here can just walk. This is gonna be a pain in the ass of a rebuild, but anyways, it's now time to move into the playoffs. And here we are going 5-12 once again, bottom of the division. But hey, I hope we should have lost the Cardinals in that final week, but for some reason we decided to win by 3 scores. Hey, this means there's a new chance for a new QB, boys. Baker. Shit. 31st best offense in the league. 47th pass rating. There's 32 teams in the league. 27th best defense. just garbage. Cam Akers, garbage. Cooper Kupp, 14 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Defensively, Ernest Jones, 149 tackles for a loss, 14 for Aaron Donald, sacks, 20 for Aaron Donald, 12 for Leonard Floyd. Xavier Thomas, 7.5, nice. And then interceptions, 4 for Kobe Durant. Who are these people? 0 safeties and 0 defensive touchdown. Kobe Durant, off-brand NBA player. Let's move into the offseason. And the Panthers beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Taylor Heineke on the Panthers wins the Super Bowl. Okay, Lamar Jackson wins the league MVP with the Ravens. And there are no awards here for the Rams. No surprise. Man, we will have no roster upgrades. Maybe our left end, because I didn't even look at the challenges whenever we simulated from the midseason mark. Offensively, we're the same. Defensively, Xavier Thomas doesn't get anything. Our entire linebacking core got started. Not going to sign Leonard Floyd. Matter of fact, I might just cut him because, yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna cut him. Sure, Leonard Floyd, good job. Now we're gonna cut you. Nicholas Morrow, dude. Again, didn't need him. But Ernest Jones is someone we still have. How old are you, Ernest Jones? You better not be too old. Thank God, only 24. That will work for me. That will help long term. Durant gets Stardev, and this guy has Stardev. Believe it or not, that's actually huge, even though they're both only not even a 75 overall. So we're improving. We're slowly but surely improving. We're going to move in to the re-sign players. In the NFC West, Devin McCourty retires on the Niners. That honestly seems like a place Devin McCourty would go. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see what we have here. As we have Cam Akers doesn't want to be here. No. Jordan Fuller. Again, dude, very player-friendly deal. I'll even increase the bonus by quite a bit, and he resigns. I needed him back on the team just because of his development and youth. Everyone else can walk. I'm going to need to pick up a running back and basically everything in free agency if I could try to, so let's move into it. After free agency, I got Tristan Wirfs, moved him to left tackle, overpaid him, but he was a right tackle. I overpaid him for a right tackle. Now he's getting an average pay for a left tackle. Trayvon Diggs, for some reason, wanted to be here, so he's here now, and same with Chidobe Awuzie. So now we're actually building a real team. Hopefully we can draft our new QB, and Matthew Stafford hopefully retires. In the first round, we're picking up Angelo Hyde out of USC. Hidden development, 6'2", 223, 90 throw power, great athlete, 87 acceleration, 85 agility, and 84 speed. He's going to be the QB of the future. In the second round, I'm picking up center John Rhodes out of Michigan State. Hidden development, 6'4", 292, and 87 strength, building up that offensive line for our new QB. In the third round, picking up tight end Devontae McFarland, and this is why I stacked up on picks from the Detroit Lions to get all these players for our new QB. This is the team after the draft. Ooh, the CPU picked up this guy named Clint Claxton. What a name, dude. Clint Claxton. Clint Clack on the beat, yo. Dude, crazy name. Love it. Love to see it. Also picked up this wide receiver named Nobles. I stopped drafting after the fourth round. And Rhodes is a 74 overall. He's going to start over Allen for sure. All these other guys don't really care about. Just have them on the team. Just drafted a bunch of randoms after that. Allen Robinson will keep for one more year. And also with our new quarterback, 73 overall, Matthew Stafford, if he does not retire after this season, I will bite the bullet on his contract. But as long as he's benched, he will be demoralized and feel entitled to retire. Patterson, 74 overall, got him in the second round. Nothing crazy. Drew, how big is this guy? Could move him to outside line. But ooh, yes, sir. 6'2", 206. This guy could be definitely an outside linebacker for the team. I'm going to move him down to the right outside linebacker position for us, and that should suffice pretty well. 64, I don't really care. He's going to start regardless. Our secondary is looking a lot better. Team looks a whole lot better after one offseason. Claxton, I need to move up. Bartow, I'll move to rush right end. Maybe get him some reps there. So, yeah, team is looking a lot better. Offense is looking a lot better, too. Maybe, just maybe, we have a chance at the playoffs with our new quarterback because he does have an elite receiver with him. So let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark because we are 1-5. Forget the playoffs. That's out the door. Jalen Ramsey seems to be doing not too much better than us on the Lions. As you see, he's 2-4. Our defensive passing game is third, though. Go team. Scouting national focus. What do we got here? Do I want receiver? Maybe. We already have tight end. I'll do... Man. I guess I'll do defensive end just in case. Yeah, just in case Aaron Donald retires. And we also do need another defensive end. Actually, do I need... I feel like I should go offensive line here. Whatever. What's done is done. It's fine. Offensive line is fine. Our schemes should be fine as well. I don't necessarily know why we're doing too horrible. Yes, our team isn't overpowered yet, but 1-5 seems a little unfair. I figured we would be like 3-4, maybe even 2-4 at the midseason mark, but not 1-5. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see what we've got here. No, Aaron Donald doesn't want to be here. Yeah, sorry, bud. That's you're gonna have to stay here. Yeah, you're gonna have to stay. I don't care. We're gonna pay you all the money in the world. Allen Robinson, Walk, Ernest Jones. I will overpay for this, even though it's not even a bad contract, especially for our linebacker one. Not even bad. That's not even bad. Taking that, and everybody else here can walk except for Aaron Donald. We're gonna restrain you for the rest of your life to be a Ram. Anyways, it's now time to move into the playoffs. Okay, our new QB made us go 5-12, but our defensive passing game was first in the NFL. Improvement, boys. We're getting somewhere. Stats and awards. What'd you do? Mid, not good at all. It was a Baker Mayfield. 28th best offense in the NFL. Second best defense, though. We're improving. 4,600 yards, 28 touchdowns. Holy shit, dude. 21 interceptions is not acceptable. Clint Claxton. Gonna love saying that name. Not good. 3.5 per carry, 9 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp, 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns. The only dude doing anything. Ooh, our new tight end, 107 receptions, 1,000 yards, great rookie season. Sean Noble's great rookie season, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, Ernest Jones, 119 tackles for a loss. 18 for Aaron Donald, sacks, 15 for Aaron Donald, 18.5 for Sakai Ike. I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever. Interceptions, 4 for Chidobe Awuzie. Safeties is 0, and safeties is 1 for Aaron Donald, and Ike. Defensive touchdowns at 1 for Chidobe Awuzie. We are improving. It's the offense that's the problem. It is now time to move in to the offseason. And the Eagles beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl. The Eagles always get a new QB in simulation as Mason Sanderson, what a name, wins the Super Bowl MVP. Justin Herbert wins the league MVP. Brandon Staley also wins Coach of the Year. And that will never happen. I'll assure you that. Eagles QB also wins Rookie of the Year, of course. Wins Rookie of the Year and the Super Bowl, of course. But let's look into the team and see what we got here as Hyde as star, Clint Claxton as star, and Nobles has superstar, McFarland. I want to give him superstar because the dude had a crazy good season. I want to give him superstar, but I'm not going to. He had a crazy good season, especially for a rookie. Defensively looking into it, it looks like Nobody got a defensive upgrade. Drew is a star development only. He probably won't be able to develop in time. But man, the defense is not the problem. It's definitely the offense. But let's move into the re-signings. And Gabe Jackson and Danico Autry retires. Come on, dude. You got to show me that. You got to show me that freaking Matthew Stafford retires. Is he just leeching off our money the entire rebuild? Can I please get rid of this guy? Oh my God. He's just going to leech off us the entire time. I have to trade away his contract. I have to dump him at one point. It's going to be in the offseason. It's going to be sometime soon. Aaron Donald doesn't want to be here. We're going to give him very player friendly and then spike the living daylights out of his bonus just to make sure that he stays here. And okay, good stuff. We needed him back. Everyone else can walk. Do not care about them. And we have $34 million in cap room. Let's move to free agency. After free agency, we got Logan Wilson and Dion Dawkins, who I moved to right tackle. Huge improvements to the team, but we don't have too much left in cap room because of Matthew Stafford. But let's move into the draft. Dumping Matthew Stafford's contract to the Bears for a next year's 7. Totally worth it. I have the number 2 pick, and I'm finna make a move. Trading away pick number 2 in the draft for Chase Young and a 4th round pick from the Washington Commanders. There wasn't any defensive ends on the boards that I liked, so I made a huge move. And with my 2nd round pick, J.R. Spears out of Alabama, 6'3" with 93 speed, 91 acceleration. He's going to replace Allen Robinson, and our offense is looking real good now. And in the 3rd round, I'm picking up defensive tackle Tony Chavez with 96 strength, hidden development, 6'1", 353 pounds at 6'1". Dude's built like a bowling ball. Holy crap. Here we are going into the 3rd season. Nobles is a superstar dev. Spears is a 76 overall. That was a great pickup. Offensive line is looking so much better than it did at the beginning of the year. The entire offense is looking better. Chavez is a 78 overall. That's crazy good. And the rest of the defense is looking great too. Really like the Chase Young move. Specialist is, I don't like that Chase Young. I don't like that Aaron Donald's not on the edge there. And okay, but I guess I can't really complain about it. Clint Claxton is going to be the third down running back, and I want Spears to be my slot, even though he's like 6'3". But anyways, the rest of the offense does look amazing too. And also I wanted to mention I got Kirk Cousins just as a mentor to boost the XP for Hyde. And I also did get this guy. I don't know who he is, but he was young and he was in free agency. So I took him as a depth linebacker. Let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 5-2, but guess what? Only third in the division because our division is so contested. So we might not even make the playoffs with this good of a team. But Scouting National Focus, man, what do we even need at this point? Sure, depth at linebacker, I guess. That's all I ever need at this point. Is always depth at linebacker whenever I get to this point in the rebuild. So, players ready to negotiate. Let's see who we're going to have here as we have this guy. I mean, I would re-sign him because he's 24, 75 overall, but he just doesn't have an interest in playing. So I'm just not going to re-sign him. Kirk Cousins. I'll sign Kirk Cousins on another 1-year deal just for just for the mentorship. And Chidobe Awuzie, I would like back. 2-year deal. I'll be cool with this. And he re-signs. And Kobe Durant, dang, you're 74 and 27. That's lame. You can walk. Logan Bruss can walk. And everybody else here can just walk. Don't really want anyone. Kind of want Leo, though, from free agency, just because he's young and he's 75 overall, but he doesn't want to be here. So let's move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 11-6, second in the division. Did we push the Niners out with that Week 18 win? No, they snuck in at the 7th seed. I would have loved to push the Niners out, even though I do like the Niners, just saying for the rebuild. 11-6, second in the division. Do not get home field advantage, but it's still fine with me. Just glad we made the playoffs. First in passing touchdowns. Need to work on those passing yards. 26th best offense, 8th best defense. 4,300 yards, 45 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Huge improvement. Clint Claxton, baby, 11 touchdown, 4.1 per carry, 1,300 yards almost. J.R. Spears, the rookie. Great rookie season, 18 touchdowns, almost 1,200 yards. That deserves at least superstar development if he doesn't already have it. Cooper Kupp, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, and our tight end doing well. Nobles is doing all right. Looking at it defensively, Ernest Jones, 110 tackles with Logan Wilson, 110 tackles, and Trayvon Diggs, 101. A lot of tackles here. Tackles for a loss, 25 for Chase Young, 16 for Aaron Donald. Chase Young, 23.5, and Aaron Donald with 15. Interceptions, 10 for Trayvon Diggs. Safeties, 0. Defensive touchdowns is 0. Team is going to be looking amazing, boys. Let's see if we can get our first playoff win of this rebuild against the 11-6 Packers at the Packers Stadium. And we do. 42-35 is Anthony Richardson, the Buccaneers QB. I guessed it last time. Let's see if I can guess it again. Is he the QB of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? No, it is Will Levis this time. Is the QB of the Buccaneers, who has superstar dev. I honestly think Will Levis is not going to be that good in real life, but let's see if he is good in Madden simulation. Can we beat him? We do not. 24-14 is now time to move in to the offseason. The Steelers humiliate the Giants in the Super Bowl, and the Steelers with their new QB, Zach Hobson, computer-generated player probably, and wins the Super Bowl MVP. Brock Purdy, he's pretty good, man, wins the league MVP at 9-8 Niners team. This is interesting. Chase Young wins Defensive Player of the Year, and J.R. Spears wins the Rookie of the Year for the Rams. That's what I like to see. J.R. Spears should at least have superstar dev, if not X Factor. 18 touchdowns in a single season for a rookie is crazy. J.R. Spears has superstar dev. Progression history is superstar dev upgrade. So we originally had star dev. That's fine with me. He was a late round pick. He was a second round pick, actually. And then defensively looking into it, looks like Chavez has star dev, and we look the exact same after that. But we don't have really that much money. But anyways, let's move in to the re-signed players. Actually, we have $57 million. In the NFC West, Kirk Cousins just dips, dude. I signed him to be a mentor, and he was like, nah. Anyways, players ready to negotiate. Let's see who we have here. We have this guy who still doesn't want to be here, and everyone else who just doesn't want to be here. It is the 4th and final season, so I'm going to go balls out here, and I'm going to skip out on free agency, believe it or not, and I'm just going to trade away all my picks, just like how the Rams do in real life. Let's get to the draft. So now I'm trading away a first-round pick this year, a second-round pick this year, and a second-round pick next year for the elite linebacker from the Ravens, Roquan Smith, superstar X Factor, and man, I'm just going to go all out. It's the final season. I'm going to need to. And I'm trading away my quote-unquote projected number 2 pick in the draft. I don't know why it projects at that, but sure, I'll take it for K9, 96 overall halfback. I like Clint Claxton just because of his name, but he's not going to be able to produce the numbers that K9 is going to do. So anyways, The team's going to be looking crazy. Let's move to the end of the draft because I just traded away my entire future. This is the team going into the fourth and final season. K9 is going to be great for us. It's all up to the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got an elite receiver in Cooper Kupp and 2 superstars there. He's got a great offensive line, a nice tight end who's been putting up good numbers. CPU picked up this guy named Schwartz, I guess. Sure, why not? Eat your Schwartz, man. And terrible joke. But anyways, team's looking crazy. Absolutely love it. We're about to dominate, and it's now time to move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 14-3, top the division. That's what I'm talking about. Did the Seahawks even make the playoffs without K9? Yes, they did. They slithered in. We're going to make sure to squash that real quick. Stats and awards. Let's see what we got for the final season. Hi, did you do good? Okay, good stuff. Fourth best. Voice crack. That's terrible. Fourth best offense in the NFL. I'm 19. Come on, I should be through puberty already. Second best defense in the NFL, 4,500 yards, 37 touchdowns, 13 receptions. All right, season. K9 went crazy, 27 touchdowns, 5.9 per carry, 1,600 yards. Cooper Kupp, 1,100 yards, 15 touchdowns. Our tight end, 106 receptions, 1,000 yards. The rest of the receivers did pretty all right. Roquan Smith, 122 tackles for a loss, 23 for Aaron Donald, sacks, 21 for Chase Young, 15 for Aaron Donald, interceptions, 6 for Roquan Smith, 3 for Chidobe Awuzie, and a handful of other players. And then safeties on the team is 0 defensive touchdowns, is 1 for Trayvon Diggs. So, team is going absolutely ballistic here. We better win this Super Bowl. If we don't even make it past the divisional round in this rebuild, I'm going to be quite upset. 8-9. Ooh, 8-9 Seahawks. Let's squash them. K9, eat them up, baby, the way you've been eating this entire season. Let's see it. 24-7, here to face the 11-6 Carolina Panthers. Who is their quarterback? Is this one going to be Anthony Richardson? Am I going to hit on this one? Let's see. Anthony Richardson, will it be you? It is going to be Mark Weston. Okay, would have never guessed that because that's an auto-generated player. But let's move into the conference championship against the Carolina Panthers with home field advantage. Here we are at SoFi Stadium, as I have the SoFi Investing app, even though nobody asked. 10-14 currently in the second quarter. 10-17, that's what I like to see. Come on, let's get another score lead. 2-score lead, come on. 2-score lead at the halftime. Okay, still a 2-score lead. Good stuff. 1-score lead. Let's make it a 2-score lead. No, don't let them come back. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Gotta make sure they don't mess this up. Third down alert. Big end game drive, score for the lead. Yeah, I guess I gotta hop into this and do this. My tight end better get open here. Good stuff. He holds on, first down, and that's gonna be the game. Yeah, that should be the game. Just ran one play and it should run out. What are you doing? Holy crap! I was about to lose my mind. We settled for a field goal. Whenever I jumped in, the Panthers had no timeouts and there's 50 seconds left, and we had a first down. You could have just kneeled the ball. If we lost that because of that, I would have been pissed from Madden Simulation. Anyways. We win. Thank God. They should have just kneeled it out and got the field goal, but whatever. Let's move into the Super Bowl. Here we are in the Super Bowl, here to face the 9-8 Indianapolis Colts. I'm assuming their quarterback is probably going to be someone like Jacoby Brissett. Let's see if I'm 0-3 on this. Their quarterback is CJ Stroud. I am 0-3. Hold up. Did I just say CJ Stroud on their team and then they have an X Factor QB right below him? Did I seriously see that? Yeah. I wish I had that problem. Anyways, let's see the development upgrades for the players for the fourth and final season, as this is already a successful rebuild because we just made it to the Super Bowl. K9, Superstar Dev. Love to see it. Tight end gets Superstar Dev. Nate Davis gets Superstar Dev. Defensively, it looks like we are the exact same. That's fine with me, though. Team looks crazy. We better squash this 9-8 team in the Super Bowl. Anyways, guys, let's move into it. Here we are in Miami, going from West Coast to East Coast to face the Indianapolis Colts as 7-14 game right now. 7-17, 2-score lead, 1-score lead. Okay, they take the lead now. I don't like the look of that. Now it's not. Come on, 31-26. We had a big run. Come on. 32-31. No way. 32-31. We're going to win this Super Bowl, and this is easily a successful rebuild. Man, this team went from total garbage to Super Bowl winners. Took a long time, but I bet Aaron Donald is finally happy now as he has another Super Bowl under his belt. He should really retire now. He should really retire. I'm actually going to see if he does that because I'm honestly surprised that he did not retire from the previous Super Bowl. Because in my opinion, believe it or not, I think Aaron Donald is the best defensive player of all time. Everyone's going to be like, oh, it's Lawrence Taylor. I don't care. I don't care. It's Aaron Donald, in my opinion. Who wins the Super Bowl MVP? K9, our new addition. Will Levis wins the league MVP. There are no other awards here for the Los Angeles Rams. And let's see if Aaron Donald retires. We have so much money, by the way, because we didn't have to pay a quarterback, or most of our players, because a lot of them were for the draft. Were from the draft, is what I'm trying to say. And we have even more money, so that means someone big retired, and I'm assuming it's going to be Aaron Donald. And it is Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald. That's what I expected. Good for them. I would have expected them to retire way earlier, but I'm glad that they didn't retire and just stuck through the rebuild. This is crazy. $155 million to spend in free agency, and this is how stacked the team is. Yeah, this team is going to ball out. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. Let me know which team you'd like me to rebuild next, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.